Shit, he said it, I guess.
The T-bone
The
steak.
T-bone steak.
Welch is great. Eggs, T-bone
Yeah.
steak. Welch is great.
Yeah, he said that shit on the thing. I'm gonna take a cup of not a cup, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. You're gonna throw it in there, put it in there. Now, I'm gonna take.
We got over 300 something people in the room. Salute to the Rec Mob. Hit that like button. You know we live.
I'm finna start putting the Cool Whip in there. And you know, like it's just that, you know, you might, you know, people say whatever they fuck they want to say about the route that I'm taking. You understand? But it is not gonna go down in history that you ain't gonna know everything about, you know, this scandalous shit. That, you know, this whole bad boy scandalous shit, man. That he just outright just did motherfuckers dirty. Look at the president of Bad Boy was Kirk Burroughs. You don't hear shit about him. He's a genius. He was a genius. You understand? I mean, like, getting people their money, putting the things right. But he had that false sense of security that he always thought Puff was gonna do the right thing, and look where he at right now. Come on, man.
Somebody, Luma the Great said, how many calories does this dessert have?
Enough to fill your ass up, bro. Yo, that's what a dessert is, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you could use, if you want sugar-free Cool Whip and all that other shit like that, you could use whatever cream cheese you want to. Man, I'm doing this shit, man, because it's not only it tastes good, it's real quick. You understand? It's something quick that you could have. It's something quick that you could do. And the kids love it. The adults love it. And, yo, this is for my young guys who out there trying to impress a chick sometime and say, yo, listen here, I'm a cook. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to show young men how to, like, put shit together real quick and easy. You understand? And then, yo, it's all about impressing the women. You ain't got to go out there and they worry about what you got on or worry about what you driving and everything like that. You understand?
Facts.
You doing some other shit. Yo, you got to have it all, bro. Now you're going to take this and we're going to start blending this shit up. We're going to blend this up, man. But I'm waiting on these questions for Rec. You know, I don't think this nigga got no questions, y'all.
Hold on.
You know, I think Rec be on some bullshit sometimes.
Hold on.
You know
sure?
what I'm saying?
All right, we going to get right into the shit. You know what? I'm going to let you do that because, you know, that's making a little noise. I want the people to hear this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I'm going to start with something light, though.
Well, this is going to be a minute then.
No. Let me see what the people talking real quick.
Well, let them ask some questions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ask some questions. Let me know. Right now. Throw some questions because I got my questions. I need some serious questions right now. Gene got the scrap. I mean, you already know.
We keep those.
Keep those on deck, baby. Oh, we can get right into the shit. Yo, can y'all hear me? Is the audio good? Cause I know he got the you know, what's this? The blender, the mixer? I forgot this.
Mixer.
The mixer. Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all hear while this is on? Somebody just asked a wild question.
Go ahead.
Was Puffy really a fun boy?
Listen, I never seen him in the act with another man alone. Now, he's that type of dude, he'll take his baby mama with you and your girlfriend and your mans in them, and they'll go out and they do all kind of freaky shit with each other and together. You know what I'm saying? The only fun boy shit that I ever seen him do, we was in one of those exotic shops. Yo, I'm gonna turn this shit out. Cause this shit was funny. We was in Atlanta. We go to those exotic shops where you get all kind of like they buy oils, dildos,
Spooky!
yeah, you know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. So they would just give him a brown paper bag. And they wouldn't even he'd never put his shit out on the counter when we get ready to take it out. He would always just give a man a wad of money. So they just thought it was cool. So they'll give him a brown bag, he'll go through there. So one day I was walking down the aisle with him. And so then he just stopped and he just started picking this shit up off the aisle. And he was getting he went up there like several times just getting shit down. And so then I pinned in on what he was, where he was getting it from. And because I was just staying a couple of feet behind him. So when I went by, I looked up. I said, yo. And I seen the shit up there and it said butt plugs. And I said, yo, my man, what'd you get this shit for? And the nigga said, yo, on everything I love, man. He said, yo, Rec, he said, yo, can I do my shopping by myself?
Yo, hold on. You know I'm with the shit. We love Eric TV.
That nigga said, can I do my shopping by myself? I start dying.
Yo, did this nigga Gene say he was with Puff in a sex shop and he watched him buy some butt plugs? Like, hold on. Pause. Break the pause button. Pause.
Yeah. That nigga said.
That's some spooky shit. This shit got spookalicious real quick.
No, the nigga said, can I do my shopping by myself? Yo, that shit was funny, man.
After you see him grab them butt plugs, he said, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? He said, yo, hold on, what's that for? Yo, spooky. Okay, let's see who else got some questions. That was a good one. I want to salute that person. That was a good question. That was definitely fuck fun boy. That's some more other shit. We gonna leave it at that. See, somebody said Mase.
What about Mase?
They just put Mase up there, I guess. Do you got a story about Mase? And what's your relationship? I'm gonna ask the question for them. What's your relationship with Mase?
Nah, Mase was a youngin' back then, man. And I tried to straighten him out when we was out in Cali, and you notice he didn't even go to the party. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because, he understood the magnitude of what was going down and what I was telling motherfuckers. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. So Mase didn't even go to the party. You know what I'm saying? Me and Mase, we ain't never had no issues, no problem. Like one time, I came back to my room and he was fucking a bitch in my room. You know? Him and Jay Black. And I was like, yo, man, what the fuck is you doing? Take that bitch up to your room upstairs. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you? All right, Gene. He always had a lot of respect back then, because then Tone used to watch out for him, too.
Yo, shout out to Mase. Fucking bitches in Gene room. Yeah. That's my nigga. Yeah. Shouts out to Murder Mase. What up? What else y'all talking about? Let me see. Damn, the chats is coming in fast. Salute. Domingo said, M-Rec, the realest live show on the web. Appreciate that.
Sorry about that, right?
Nah, you good. We here. We gonna get messy.
We done, though.
We gonna get messy. No fuckboy shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Play that
we don't do that.
Yo, I'm gonna taste this right here.
I got some of my own.
Taste that shit, right? Just taste that shit.
That shit tastes good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, Now we get these graham cracker crusts, bro. You want them graham cracker crusts?
Shit tasting good. Hold on, let me see what they talking about. Send some more questions. Oh, somebody just mentioned something about Haitian Jack.
What about him?
They just said Haitian Jack. They just said ask Gene Deal about Haitian Jack.
What about him?
All right, let me see. I mean, I guess some of the myths about him true. Was he a snitch? What's up?
I don't know that man business like that, but I know that when they talk about that he was some terrible gangster and all that shit. I don't know him for that.
You don't know Haitian Jack for being a gangster?
I don't know him for that.
Okay.
I know one thing. When Suge them was in the Mirage, when they was with Eric B and all like that, this shit was funny. Haitian Jack called Puff and let him know that Zip and all them niggas was in the Mirage, you understand, with Suge Knight.
Wow.
You understand? He called Puff. Puff called Zip back. You understand? And was on some shit like,
no,
yo,
what's it?
Eric Von Zip.
Okay.
You understand? Calls Zip back. Yo, how y'all gonna be out there with them niggas? Y'all making me look bad and shit like a Zip hung up the phone on his ass.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Yeah. So you got your graham cracker crust. I want you to keep the top of it too. Right? Now, what we're gonna do is,
let me see. Somebody said I meant Ferg.
What's that?
I guess they want to know what was your relationship with ASAP Ferg.
ASAP Ferg? He was a baby. You understand?
No. They said Ferg. No, I guess they talking about D Ferg.
Oh, D Ferg.
Yeah.
That was my brother from another mother. You understand? I used to live in this house at 200 West 143rd Street. We was raising our kids together. We bought a house at the same time. I bought my house. He bought his house. You understand? We lived 2 blocks from each other. You understand? So, you know, we was talking about raising our kids different, you know, and showing them different. He was always saying this about his son. He said, my son gonna be a real man's man. He gonna be a real nigga. You know, Lil D was on the block one time, and he was like, he had his arms folded like this with his leg kicked back. And recently I seen a picture like that on the internet of him, and he always had that pose ever since he was 4 years old. And I was like, yo, I'm glad he's making his father proud, man. You understand? So you're gonna take this.
And they also just asked too, how did D Ferg pass away? Somebody asked that.
God bless the dead. D came to my house. We had been going around this place and stuff, like making runs. And D came to my house. He had a bag of medicine because he had lost his kidneys. And he said, yo, dog, I can't live like this. I cannot live like this. I said, what's up, D? He said, yo, I can't take all these pills, man, because he had lost his kidney, the work of his kidneys. And then next thing you know, the nigga waited too late to get on the kidney machine, and he died on the kidney machine, man.
Wow.
God bless the dead.
God bless the dead. D.
You gonna take this?
Yo, real quick. Somebody asked a question.
Go ahead.
You might know this, and you probably heard about it. Did D-Rock put hands on Ghostface?
I don't know about that.
Oh, you don't know about that?
Know
Okay.
about that.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Okay, now let the people know.
You see I'm taking this right here and just putting it in this cake pile right here.
Oh, the music is in a link. The MREC EP and new music is coming. That Respect My Handle is in a link. And that China Black Millie Jack is on iTunes, Google Play, as well as my EP. iTunes, Google Play, and MRECmusic.com, Target. Go get that. The music is there. All right? Appreciate it. Now,
so you take that right there, and I already made one pie already. Done. You're going to take this.
Now, what you going to do with this pie right here?
Put this shit in the freezer, dog.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Wow.
Still got that glue on it from there.
That shit did taste good, motherfucker.
Oh man, wait till it freezes up.
What kind of pie is it though?
It's called a Cool Whip cheesecake.
Cool Whip cheesecake.
So you take this, the top of it, you put it right here.
Live on MREC TV, Gene Deal making cheesecakes for you. The Cool Whip cheesecake. The Gene Deal specials.
All right.
I got them for sale on the low. He don't know that though.
And this nigga probably try to sneak him out of here. That's the pie right here. Cheesecake. You gonna take it, put it in the freezer.
Let me know if y'all need some pie. Hit me on the low.
We're gonna do the other one. After I finish this, we're gonna do the salmon. You know, I make an incredible salmon. You're gonna take this, and And you could do the recipe with this salmon. You could use any kind of fish with this, with the recipe.
Real quick, somebody just asked, did Big really have love for Tupac?
Listen, man, on the last day, I mean not the last day, on the last week when I talked to Big in the Winnebago, it's some big shit behind that. You know what I'm saying? He was telling me his whole life story, and I didn't know I was talking to a man that really knew he was about to die. Because the shit that he was telling me, you know, it was just crazy. And yet, and he did tell me, yo, that was his dude, that was his man. He said, but Pac had a side to him because he couldn't come to Pac and tell Pac, yo, you can't fuck with these niggas. You can't do this with these niggas, man. Because he knew Pac was going to tell them niggas. So, you know, he fell back on them, and he regret that he fell back on them like that. He regretted that he didn't have money. You understand? He told me this shit out of his mouth on Everything I Love. He said, man, I didn't have money to give him. And nobody was teaching this niggas. Big could have did a show to raise money for Pac. But they wasn't teaching this nigga the right thing. The niggas just was in his ear. The people that was close to him. If that's your man, do a show for him and give when Jada Pinkett and Jasmine Gardner was coming around for money, asking people for money, then have something to put on your man books or put that money together for the lawyer so he can get out. They wasn't teaching him that. And he was fucked up. He was so fucked up on that first album because he said, yo, the niggas who was representing me didn't know what the fuck they was doing, so I had to sell my marketing and my publishing to Puff. You understand? So to answer your question, yeah, he had love for him, but how much? I can't measure that. I'm finna put this other one in this right here.
Now we're gonna get into this shit. You ready, Playboy? I don't want you knocking over the pies. You feel me? Okay. You know I know, because me and you talk all the time. It was a time that you told me you, Diddy, and I guess y'all was coming off tour, and y'all went to Birdman house.
Yeah.
And Diddy tried to stunt on Birdman, but right. Birdman G-checked him. Can you elaborate on that story?
Well, it was during the Super Bowl time. It was the St. Louis Cardinals versus the New England Patriots. I still got the gift shit that they gave us. I showed Rex said that shit gonna be worth a lot of money because they put shit under the seats at the Super Bowl. So we rose up into Birdman house. Puff get out the van. I'm right behind. We get off the tour bus. Puff come on behind and say, "Oh shit," you understand? You got this little ass house out here. You know, Birdman got more than that motherfucking house. You know, so and then he started joking with him. He said, "Yo," he said, "Oh, you joking?" He said, "You know, I got a lot of houses. You understand?" He said, "Yeah, but you know, you bring me to this little ass house." And so the Birdman said, "Yo, come on, man, you know how I'm doing." He said, "How you doing? How you doing?" He said, "Man, you know how I'm doing." He said, "But don't ask me how I'm doing." He said, "Ask my niggas how they doing." You understand? Rec. He said, "Ask my niggas how they doing. They got their own houses, they got their own cars, they got their own jewels, and they got their own money. So if you want to know how I'm doing, ask my niggas how they doing." I'm like, oh shit. Now them niggas getting off the tour bus starving like a motherfucker. We go in the house, he got crawfish, shrimp, corn on the cob, all that shit, man. This shit was crazy.
It was a nice house though, right?
It was a nice house, damn right. I wouldn't let these niggas listen to him, man. Niggas fuck with me, man. Listen, you going to my apartment in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't come to my house unless you family. You understand?
I'm family. You heard? Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. All right, this is the second one. It made 2 pies. We used 1 strawberry one strawberry cream cheese. We used 2 packages of cream cheese. We used 2 packages of Cool Whip. We used 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, 1 cup of sugar. We whipped it together, and We get 2 pies.
Let me see what they charge. Big Gene. Oh, somebody said, "Are you and Jay Mills close?"
Jay Mills?
The battle rapper.
No, I don't know Jay Mills. The battle rappers I know is Mook and T-Rex.
Oh, go into that. I'm glad.
T-Rex was like 12 years old when I used to take him around to battle niggas.
Let them know.
Yeah, T-Rex was 12. T-Rex, no,
Hold
you know
on,
that?
let me stop it.